So today I'm so excited. I'm talking to Lorrie Winget. Lorrie, what school do you teach at?
I teach at Airline High School.
You do. Can you tell us what you teach?
I'm a math teacher, so this year I'm teaching elementary statistics and geometry concepts, and then spring I'll be teaching geometry.
I was wondering about that because of your list. I was like, I think she might be a math teacher. um, now, you have quite a fascinating story, though. I have to say, let's talk about just your personal life for a second. You have a lot going on, right? Because you
Yes,
said you're
ma'am.
the mom of three boys, but
Yeah.
it's an interesting story of how you came about being a mom of three. So can you tell us real quick?
Yeah. My husband and I went through fertility treatments and surgery and injections, 3 IUIs. So it was a 5 year period, and I never once got pregnant. And we had planned to have kids and then go through the adoption process because I was raised by different family members over the course of my childhood, and so that was something that just was really on my heart. And so
Yeah.
um, we went ahead and like, okay, well, we'll go ahead and go through foster care, and it's terrifying because I knew I would love you know any child, because I mean, as a teacher, like, I knew how much that I
You
loved
already
my
love kids,
students.
yeah.
Yeah, that it just would be, it wouldn't be any issue with me falling in love with any child.
So you guys
But
went through with the adoption,
we did. We
and then a
boom,
miracle.
I got pregnant. Well, right before, 5 weeks before, we adopted him on October 31st of 2018, and I found out 5 weeks before that I was pregnant.
Wow. So you are blessed, but you have your hands full.
Yes, three boys. Yes,
Okay.
it's amazing.
So how's teaching been? Things are a little different this year, huh?
Yeah, um, it's not the same at all. The kids are really, really quiet, which is bizarre. Before we just wanted them to be quiet so we could teach, and now I just want them to talk because I can't. They're just
There's some concern.
so.
There's some concern there now.
Yeah, yeah, I don't get a chance to really get to know them the way that I normally would, and so um, that's upsetting.
Are
But
you
we're making the most of it.
are you doing half virtual, half in person?
Y- yes, we're on an AB hybrid schedule, and then I also teach. But two of my classes are hybrid, and then first block I am a virtual teacher for students who are 100% virtual. So
Mm.
I'm kind of managing their coursework and grading assignments and staying in touch with them. And I think I have like 67 students
Right.
virtually. And then,
So I was looking over your list and I saw all the normal things that we see nowadays, like hand sanitizer and
yes.
thermometer and Lysol wipes and stuff like that. But a lot of your list deals with math stuff, and I was never a good math student. So can you tell us, like, what is something on your list that would really benefit your students?
Um, well, honestly, I have a lot of the school supplies that I have on there are for me to give to my students, which um, pencils, which I have plenty of now.
Yeah.
When they were on my list, I give them a pencil if they need it. They can't share any resources this year, and I was blessed. Someone gave me headphones, so when we use Chromebooks, you know that that's for them. I
So
do
any
have some personal items on there, like some bigger things that actually aren't necessarily for my classroom. Like I have a bag on there for technology because I have family that's helping me buy an iPad so that I can make some
oh,
instructional videos, because our document camera makes it's really pixely and it's not easy to see, and I wanted to make sure that they um, could
the qualities there,
clearly
yeah.
see what I was doing, while they're at home, and they don't get that face-to-face assistance that they normally would receive. And so,
Yeah,
that's on
so
there. Apple
So
TV I put on there just so that I could connect my iPad, but
yeah,
it's not a necessity. Most of the things on there I'm concerned about are just cleaning supplies, the thermometer, and just any paper goods that I could use for cleaning and try to keep everything sanitized and to keep my classroom basically a safe space for them.
okay. So why did you get into teaching? Was it your love of kids or?
Um, that's actually a funny story because the one thing I said I never wanted to do was teach. And then once I was in the education program, the one thing I said I'm never going to teach math. Here I am. I took two career tests when I was working on my associate's degree, and both of them said I need to be a teacher. So I jumped in and I instantly fell in love with education. And, as soon as I walked in the classroom, it was the love of students that's kept me going. That's, the only the only thing that's kept me in this career field is the amazing kids that I've had the opportunity to teach. I was doing the math, and I've taught nearly 1,000 kids in under 7 years. So
Well, I think parents are at the point now after having to homeschool and do the virtual teaching themselves that they're really appreciating you teachers a little more now.
I hope so. I know it's sometimes we don't always feel appreciated, but we, like I said, we don't necessarily do it for appreciation, although it's nice. But the kids, those moments that you get to have with them where they start to get something, that light bulb goes off, or you just
That's
make a connection
exciting.
with them and make them feel that love, that they
Yeah.
don't necessarily always get other places. So um, I know that's why I do it.
Well, I hope that our viewers have enjoyed meeting you and hopefully they can help you out with your list. So thank
Yes,
you so
ma'am.
much for talking to me.
Yes, yes, ma'am. I appreciate you making the time.
All right.